Okay guys, how's it going here? We are doing some live coverage here in the Raleigh area. So we're going to jump right into it. We've been mapping some storms in North Carolina for a couple hours now. I didn't go live before. Things weren't looking as crazy. I can roll it back just a little bit, give you a basic review. We had storms over by Greensboro, over by Burlington, up to some quarter-size hail. We had up to some quarter to golf ball size hail in Greensboro a little earlier, but it wasn't looking super crazy big deal, just about a 3-star map. But now it looks like we had new storms firing up near Raleigh, and the big thing that made me go, we should go live is this storm over by Apex right here. Look at all the greens and blues that showed up. And then we had 2 ping pong ball reports come in, but before those reports even came in, I saw on Twitter a picture of up to 2-inch hail with this storm. And this thing is, if we continue to move forward here, you can see it's really, you can see clear as day where that hail is falling. We're getting a lot of hail falling right now. That 2-inch report, look at that right there. That just came in a second ago. This is going to be everywhere in this pink area here. You see all the greens and blues right in here. This is all big hail, probably seeing quarter to 2-inch size hail, maybe even more focused on the ping pong ball to 2-inch size hail. So if you were right along, this is State Road 1423 and Lockwood West Drive. You're probably seeing 2-inch hail right now, and this is, again, moving through. So here's Raleigh. There's downtown Raleigh right here. There's Apex, Cary. This, I guess, is part of Raleigh now. I'm not too sure where the towns all kind of bleed together and turn into different parts of the city, but I'd say we're probably getting big hail in Raleigh itself. I know the I-40's in Raleigh. I-40's right here. So you got the storm coming in now. With that, we have hail upwards, again, quarter to 2-inch size hail. We got a confirmed report of 2-inch hail. Ping pong ball reports before. I've seen with my own eyes pictures of up to 2-inch hail. And there you go. Golf ball size hail in Raleigh. The storm is moving basically, let's roll it back, east-southeast. So it's going to pretty much skirt right along these southern sides here. Probably ride right along, the I-40, and we're going to move down into Garner, and it's going to keep going to the east. So this whole area here, anywhere, 2-inch hail, ping pong ball size hail, golf ball size hail. I realize I didn't do that in any kind of actual numerical order, but we could be seeing a pretty good map here. Let me look at a couple other, I haven't looked at the storm in a minute, but while I was getting the video ready here, it's like quite a bit of hail. Yeah, not much melting going on. Yeah, so we're getting closer to the radar, so the hail marker is going to probably go down a little bit as we get closer to that radar. Thankfully, unlike the other Raleigh storm that happened earlier this month, the radar's working today. Last time I had to map this bad boy from Virginia, and we couldn't go live for that because of that fact. It was we were picking this up from very far away, and it was very challenging to make sure we get that map out to you guys. So other storms, we actually have a bunch of other storms going on here. This is over by suburb of Zebulon. Probably not how you pronounce that. You had some quarter-size hail there. The main storm, again, is in Raleigh right now. We have another, a north split over by Bunn, and another storm to the south here by Haywood. This one doesn't look to be as strong. However, it is yet another storm in the area. So, biggest one right here, Apex, Cary, into Raleigh now. Latest update. It's hailing in Raleigh, probably pretty close to downtown, just to the west of downtown now. That's going to be Avent Ferry Road, and is that Merle or Mary? Mary Road, down again right on I-40. It's hailing on I-40 right now in Raleigh, as this thing is moving pretty much almost due east now. It looks like it's kind of turned a little bit. Looking at, let's see, I'm trying to see if the storm is weakening. It's Zebulon. Wow, you guys have cool town names in North Carolina. It sounds like a transformer or something. So, again, I'm unsure if the storm is weakening at this exact second or if we are seeing it get a little too close to the radar. Oh God, yeah, we're getting pretty close to the radar here, guys. I'm picking this thing up at under 1,000 feet, so I'm willing to bet this marker is getting smaller because of that and not so much everything else. I'm trying to see if any other reports have come in. Looks like we are just at the 2-inch and 2 ping pong ball reports. For sure got 2-inch hail. I mean, I saw it on Twitter very quickly. We've had a couple other storms go on as well. There's one storm that happened a little earlier over off to the east. This town of Speed. I saw a lot of baseball size hail. There's a little north split storm that rocketed to the north. Looks like we have quite a bit of up to baseball size hail there. And just kind of waiting on that next radar frame update for this area here in Raleigh. But if you're just joining us, we're having looks to be a pretty good hailstorm happening. I'm going to look at this in 3D. I'm going to see maybe if I look at it in 3D, we can get a better idea of if it's weakening or if I'm just getting too close to the radar. You can see all this purple here on the 3D. So you have the blue. This is kind of an outline of what the basic clouds look like with the storm. And then the pink here, this is all the hail core. I'll roll it back just on here, and you see the storm coming in. And it looks like, oh God, I can't tell if it's actually weakening or not. I think it might be maintaining strength. It's getting cut off, so you see how it just kind of, there's an edge right here. The radar is very nearby, so as we get close to that radar, the lower and lower and lower, it's picking it up just because that's how the radar technology works. It goes out, fans out. As the farther you get away, the higher up you're going to be picking it up. So when you're within a couple miles here, you're going to be chopping off the top half of that storm. It's going to mess up the algorithm and say the hail is much smaller than what's actually falling. But looking at the CCs, here on this side, you're seeing those greens and you're seeing those blues and yellows, especially south of I-40 over here. It looks like we're seeing quite a bit of big hail on that. I think closer to downtown, you might be seeing closer to quarter-size hail right now. And that is, again, this is going to be moving to downtown in the next couple minutes. And I think right in this area, down in here, southern side of the storm, that's where your biggest hail is going to be. I'm still saying about the golf ball size hail. The CCs aren't as impressive as they were a few minutes ago. So back this way, so right here, the connection of these two highways, look at all the greens and blues. This is a lot of big hail, guys. And this is right around where that 2-inch report came in. And even though there's ping pong ball size hail reports over by Apex, they were continually pretty big. We had pictures of 2-inch hail in Apex. I saw a golf ball size hail at some car dealership in Cary, and that was just me looking on Twitter for like a second. That's when you know it's a pretty good storm. You get suddenly social media just explodes with tons of pictures of hail. That always is a sign of, all right, this is actually a pretty good storm coming in here. So we're getting really close to the radar with this one. And it looks like we have moving into downtown, likely seeing $0.25 size hail about to hit downtown Raleigh, just to the south of I-40, probably a little bit bigger hail. Let me look on CDR, KDP. Yeah, definitely south of I-40, you're probably seeing close to golf ball size hail. If you're along State Road 1152 and State Road 1375, got an update on the warning, or yeah, it's still just one for golf balls. And we got a lot of other storms going on too. So we got the main one here in the Raleigh area. We got one further to the south. This one is not hitting too many people right now, and I'm not really expecting too much in the way of big hail on that one. And we had quarter-size hail over by the cool-named suburb Zebulon. That one's since moved out. We have a north split north of it over by Bunn and Franklin, probably also dropping some quarter-size hail. This is rocketing to the north. That is going to kind of move out of where people are pretty quick. The storm that hit Zebulon, that one looks to be strengthening quite a bit. I'm not too sure if we have any other big towns along the way. Sharpsburg, Elm City, Edgecombe eventually. We already had big hail in Tarboro. And, all right, I'm just trying to look around a little bit here.
I just looked at it from the Virginia Beach radar. Mm-hmm. It looks like it's weakening.
It's weakening now? Okay, yeah.
The core definitely.
Yeah.
Everything went down as it went
okay.
on that radar.
Okay. So Frank's looking at another radar, and it looks like it is starting to weaken quite a bit as we're moving to downtown. So probably only about quarter size hail now, but the damage is already done. We've had up to 2-inch hail in Apex, Cary, southwestern sections of Raleigh, where we roll back and you can see, even on this zoomed out view, the yellows and the greens, blues, etc. There you go, guys. So thankfully, I don't want to have multiple up. WD-4, yes, yeah, the door hinge in our studio is very loud. So it looks like this, okay, this most recent update here, as we're moving to downtown Raleigh probably went from possibly seeing some pretty big hail to now probably going to see peat and nickel size hail. You'll probably see videos of little baby hail coming in, but that big hail, I'm sure a lot of folks prefer it being in the much nicer suburbs here to the west by Apex, Cary, and southwestern sections of Raleigh. So it's a pretty good map here. Again, this was a 3-star map before we even went live, and now we are getting much more. So it's probably going to be another 4-star map. We had a 4-star map earlier in May, I think on May 9th, I want to say. On the south end of Raleigh, they had very large hail that day, over baseball size hail. This one, not convinced that we're going to see baseball size hail on this. But definitely a lot of ping pong ball to 2-inch size hail. Looks like there's a pretty good storm here in Nash County. This one's moving. Got a nice little hail core in this one as well. This is probably more rural of an area. So I know I said in the video this morning that it'd be the quiet end to the month of May, but apparently North Carolina had different plans in mind. If we roll things back, give a general review, a lot of storms happened earlier. Again, up to that near golf ball size hail in sections to the west of Greensboro. We even had some golf ball size hail in the suburbs of Roanoke, Virginia. And yeah, this thing looks like the biggest actual reports that have come in are here in this Raleigh region. Now we're going to have a little bit, there we go. Let's see if I can get on Twitter real fast and look up, try to see some pictures. I'm looking up hail in general, so hopefully nothing too weird shows up. It tends to happen quite a bit. There you go. Coming down in Cary. Where's that one picture that I had? Somebody really saying that's quarter size hail. South Raleigh. This one's from earlier in the Greensboro area. Golf ball size hail. So parts of Cary are going to be in the northern section here. Let me find. There you go. Here's some bigger hail in Apex. And look at that. There you go, guys. Again, higher volumes. Quite a bit of hail here. I have no audio on this, but just give you an idea of the storms we're seeing here. It looks like it'll probably be a pretty good PDR storm because this hail isn't gigantic like all of these. Yeah, that's pretty good size hail. Unlike a lot of the storms that we've gotten this year. Okay, we're going all over the place. Hail and Cary. This one's by in the Raleigh area. Again, pretty decent size volume. Decent size hail, but we're not seeing that gigantic hail that's going to total cars you actually be able to get. So it might be, there we go, look at that, that's pretty good size hail there in Cary. And I think the biggest stuff was definitely in Apex. I'm trying to find that stupid picture that I found. There you go. I mean, again, I'm finding stuff pretty easily. I mean, I just searched hail. I know the majority of this. There you go. Pictures coming in here. So easily, we're going to be seeing a 4-star map here to end the month of May with this hail season. Oh, Lord. Oh, whoa. There you go. Look at this one by Apex. There's a nice good little 2-inch stone on some turkey pot pie. Probably put, dang. There you go. This is downtown Apex right here. So again, Apex looks like you guys are going to be the center of this, the epicenter of this hailstorm. This is all being mapped now, being mapped live. So don't worry. If you can, it's just called North Carolina. So if you are not a subscriber, you can go ahead and you can purchase that, and everything will be updated. The name will be updated and everything as the storms continue to happen. And obviously, any storms that happen through the remainder of this evening will be. Just narrow this down. It will be all included in that map. And if you're already here, whoop, that's not what I wanted at all. Golly. Stupid Twitter. Apparently, saying Apex Hail is very close to some other weird stuff. Yeah, where's that stupid picture I found? Whole range of hail sizes. So there we go. This was the picture that I got that got me to go, yep, this is what we are. Where I'm probably gonna go live for this is some nice good size hail. So again, Apex I think is gonna be that epicenter where the biggest hail is gonna be, where you're gonna wanna target right away with all of these storms here. So wow, man, that thing fell apart quick. And just like that, storm as it's moving through Raleigh, falling apart, probably not even dropping big hail anymore. Another storm off to the north on the northern sides of Raleigh. This one does not look like it poses much of a big threat. And everything else, it seems to be east of a lot of population now. Looks like this one is going to be a quick hitter. There you go, another quarter, down a quarter size hail southwest Raleigh. And this is continuing to move out. We also had some quarter-size hail down by Myrtle Beach, and I think we're even seeing some hail way up in South Dakota. We had some quarter-size hail to the northwest, northwest of Rapid City. A little bit of quarter-size hail in northern Wisconsin, and finally, we're getting quite a bit of hail going on in the middle of nowhere, Texas, in the Big Bend of Texas. There's not too many people out this way, so this one's kind of harmlessly dropping probably really big hail in the middle of nowhere. So again, got this nice 4-star map. Definitely going to be, it's called North Carolina. We'll get the names out and everything squared away once a lot of these storms kind of wind down, just in case any other big cities get hit. We'll go live with anything else, but you can purchase it now, and it'll continue to be updated as the evening wears on, as the storms continue or finish up. We're actually able to get house counts and everything on there. So hold tight. You can get the map now and just kind of hit refresh, reload your page, reload your map, and that'll let you see everything as it's being done. So I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Since there isn't too much hitting people at the moment, the storm in Raleigh is kind of petering out as it hit downtown. So if I don't see you, I'll see you guys again the next time I do a video, probably Monday or Sunday. I don't know. I don't know what day it is. So I'll talk to you guys later. And I know I won't be doing a video tomorrow, but we'll have a post. So, all right, guys. Talk to you later.